Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racy, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. This message is for Sagittarius and Sagittarian energy for the month of March. So if you know what house in your birth chart that Sagittarius rules, this could give you some very specific insights into a certain area of your life, right? So Sag, the main card for you this month is the Star. We got the Star. This is major healing energy. I feel like the divine is definitely guiding you in a way to master a certain degree or level of healing. That you would, I was getting pinged to North Node, so you might want to watch your North Node placement to whatever sign house is your North Node. And maybe even pay particular attention to what planets are moving and aspecting in your house that's ruled by Aquarius, because we have Aquarian energy twice between the Star and the King of Swords. But there's a lot of healing and a lot of mastery. I got that vibration very clearly. A lot of mastery, especially with two kings present, one above and one below, and two ones. We have the Magician above and the Ace of Coin below. So we have this dual initiation, this dual mastery with the King energy. I feel like whatever healing that Spirit is moving you through, it's a huge upgrade, a huge manifestation, a huge initiation into something that you've been consciously manifesting. And I believe with this above energy, Spirit of Swords, King of Swords, and the Magician, your ability to see and perceive through the eyes of Spirit, your ability to see the bigger picture, your ability to perceive the higher perspective is truly what is bringing in this crazy soul fire manifestation, new beginning with the Ace of Coins coming in from below. This mastery of thought and perspective is giving you the soul fire you need to start completely fresh, completely new, a completely solid new beginning, right? This is major healing energy going on for you in the month of March, right? This could be physically healing, this could be spiritually healing, this could be financially healing, this could be emotionally healing, this could be mental healing, and it could be all of the above. It could be all of the above. There is major healing going on for March. Now, with that said, as we get into the guidance cards, we have Alpha of Alcyone. Okay, Alcyone is the wife of Seeks. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of this for you so that you can understand the background of this energy and then what it means. So it says the brightest star of the Pleiades star system, Alcyone, holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. In the myths of ancient Greece, Alcyone was so in love with her husband, Seeks, that she referred to him as Zeus, and he referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such grandiosity that when Seeks was at sea, Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt, and in her grief, Alcyone threw herself into the sea. And moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. And these birds embody the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, and happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. Alcyone is the goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through and that there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we can be fully released into this new and transformed era of happiness, right? If you've gone through a period of dark suffering, whether it's literal or metaphorical, this card is an affirmation or confirmation rather that you can trust that you're already beginning to emerge on the other side. The Alpha of Alcyone card represents a positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune being destined for you. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. With that energy, and knowing the legend, right, behind this energy, the mythology behind this energy, you may truly find yourself moving into a position where you let your entire life go in order to receive a completely new one. In order to receive a completely new one dedicated to who you love, and vice versa, right? That their life would be equally as dedicated to you, right? You may really truly find yourself in a position where you are throwing away what you thought was important in order to really live an entirely new and blessed, completely different reality. Okay, you may be nudged in that direction, that maybe what you've been doing, as beautiful of an experience as it's been, is not worth losing the love of your life. That you would rather let it all go than be without your love for that person, and vice versa, right? That you would be transformed together and fly together. The other cards that come out with this is courage from the Oracle of the Unicorns. This is Spirit affirming for you that you are safe, that fear is an illusion, and to set strong boundaries with yourself about what is acceptable and what is not. What is acceptable and what is not. You know, remember satisfaction. That's your remember card, satisfaction. Remember that you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. It's about the energy of love guiding you, that you approve of yourself. It doesn't matter if others approve of you or not. Like Alcyone, you know, it didn't matter if anybody else approved of her decision to throw herself to the sea. Her love guided her. There was no questions asked, and she threw herself right in. She wasn't letting Zeus or Hera define her, or anybody else define her and her love. You're not allowed to love each other like that. You're not allowed to look at each other with eyes like that. You're not allowed. Bullshit. Bullshit. She didn't let Zeus define her life. She jumped in for her love. And the gods saw that and granted a gift, a huge blessing, a gift of mercy, because she chose to define herself. She approved of herself, and she was satisfied in that choice and in that decision. So be aware if you need to give something up, even if that something is everything that you've known or that you've created up until this point, you don't need the approval of anybody else. You just simply need to let love guide you. Take that courage. Take your truth. Let it grow. I mean, I'm looking at this courage card, and the woman on the card is, with this unicorn, but she's got this huge sword at her hip, and there's a vine, like leafy vines, almost like vinca vine or periwinkle, etched into the blade. The truth is what grows. The truth is what spreads. She's even got a feather earring. The birds, right? Talking about the kingfisher and the bird. Wearing it on her earring. Like, the truth speaks to you. You're allowed to manifest whatever you want. You can be exceptional at something and master something and love what you're doing, but it's not really worth it if you're not with the love of your life, doing what you're meant to be doing, soaring with them. This is about setting boundaries for yourself about what's important and what feels good and what has run its course, right? And what has run its course and not hesitating, right? Not hesitating. So I hope this helps you understand and helps guide you through what you're feeling for the month of March, because if you've been feeling or getting pangs that you should be letting something go in order to focus on something different or focus on what matters most to you, then this is your confirmation that you are safe and that you don't need to be afraid of letting go of whatever it is you're letting go of, that you can. That you can. And it's okay, because there's better coming. The heavens will show mercy. Spirit, the universe, source, rewards when you self-approve, when you feel good about the choice you're making, regardless of anybody else, right? This is about you. So, I hope this helps, Sag. I hope this helps, especially if you do feel like you're due for a huge win, or you've been on the verge of manifesting some sort of breakthrough, some sort of huge, fortunate windfall kind of relief, the healing work that you have done and the higher perspective that you have, and the soul fire that you have put out there has been enough to manifest a beautiful new beginning, right? That you can see through the eyes of Source and always keep your priorities in heart and soul at the top, right? At the forefront. So until next time, guys, enjoy a beautiful March. I will definitely see you for April. Divine Rebel Racy signing out. Remember always to love each other, but most importantly, love and approve of yourself. Bye, everyone.